Hello everyone, Gunner's Reviews here, and welcome to another brand new series reviewing Smackdown. And today I'll be reviewing the pilot episode 1, 2 and 3. So a 4-episode review. So without further ado, let's start the video. Pilot episode match number 1 is the Blue Blazer versus Val Venus. The Blue Blazer wins via pinfall following a low blow from Jeff Jarrett. Match number 2 is Big Show versus Test. The Big Show wins via pinfall following a chokeslam. Match number 3 is D'Lo Brown versus Droz. D'Lo Brown wins via disqualification following interference from Prince Albert. Match number 4 is Kane and X-Pac versus the New Age Outlaws for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. Kane and X-Pac retain via pinfall following miscommunication from the New Age Outlaws. Match number 5 is Ken Shamrock versus Bradshaw. Ken Shamrock wins via submission following a chokehold. Match number 6 is Mankind versus the Big Boss Man. Mankind wins via submission following Mr. Socko being shoved down the Big Boss Man's throat. Match number 7 and main event is Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock versus The Undertaker and Triple H. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock win via disqualification following interference from the corporate ministry. Episode number 1, match number 1 is Billy Gunn versus Jeff Jarrett. Billy Gunn wins via pinfall following a small package. Match number 2 is a triple threat match for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. The Big Show and The Undertaker versus The Acolytes versus X-Pac and Kane. Big Show and The Undertaker retain via pinfall, recently winning the titles at SummerSlam following a chokeslam from the Big Show on X-Pac. Match number 3 is the Big Boss Man versus Al Snow for the World Wrestling Federation Hardcore Championship. The Big Boss Man wins the Hardcore Championship via pinfall following a nightstick shot to the head. Match number 4 is Road Dogg versus Chris Jericho. Road Dogg wins via disqualification following a powerbomb through the table. Match number 5 is Shane McMahon versus Mankind. Shane McMahon wins via pinfall following a chair shot to Mankind from Triple H. Match number 6 is Tori versus Ivory in an evening gown match. Tori wins after stripping Ivory of her evening gown. Match number 7 and main event is Triple H versus The Rock for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Triple H retains via pinfall following the pedigree. Episode number 2, match number 1 is Chyna versus Billy Gunn. Chyna wins via pinfall following a pedigree from Triple H. Match number 2 is Tony Chimmel versus Howard Finkel in a tuxedo match. Tony Chimmel wins after he strips Howard Finkel of his tuxedo. Match number 3 is Chris Jericho versus X-Pac. X-Pac wins by disqualification following an attack by the Big Show. Match number 4 is Triple H versus Gilbert for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Triple H wins via pinfall following a pedigree. Match number 5 is Mankind versus The Rock. This match ends in no contest. Match number 6 is Ken Shamrock versus Val Venus. Ken Shamrock wins via submission following the ankle lock. Match number 7 is a number 1 contenders tag team gauntlet match. The Holly Cousins versus Mideon and Viscera versus Prince Albert and Droz versus the Hardy Boys versus the Acolytes versus the Blue Meanie and Stevie Richards versus Edge and Christian. Match ends in no contest due to outside interference from the Dudley Boys Therefore, there are no number one contenders for the tag team titles. Match number 8 and main event is Mankind and The Rock versus Triple H and Shane McMahon. The Rock and Mankind win via pinfall following a people's elbow from The Rock. Episode number 3, match number 1 is the British Bulldog versus the Big Boss Man for the World Wrestling Federation Hardcore Championship. The British Bulldog wins via pinfall following a clothesline with the nightstick in hand, therefore winning the Hardcore Championship. Match number 2 is Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys. Edge and Christian win via pinfall following a sidewalk slam from Edge. Match number 3 is Chyna versus Hardcore Holly. Chyna wins via disqualification following outside interference from Jeff Jarrett. Match number 4 is Bradshaw versus Bubba Dudley. Bradshaw wins via disqualification following an attack from behind by D1 Dudley. Match number 5 is Triple H versus Kane for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Triple H wins the match via pinfall following a pedigree and retains the title. Match number 6 and main event is for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. The Undertaker and Big Show versus Mankind and The Rock. Big Show and The Undertaker win the tag team titles after Triple H buries Mankind alive. Well, that does it for this episode of this brand new series. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.